Hello everybody, Andrew Duncan here with Cloud Adoption Solutions with another Cloud Adoption Solutions Chats. Today we're going to be talking about communication and more importantly, how to adjust to communicating with your workforce while everyone is on their Zoom meeting looking like this. Yeah, I'll be done in a second. We're about to get on this meeting with my stupid boss. Is this thing on? This isn't making much sense to me. No. Oh, is this thing on? Now, the biggest way that I see improvement for people within their own organizations, especially if they're using a CRM like Salesforce, is Chatter. Now, if you're trying to up communication and leverage more activity from your salespeople, which, let's be honest, it's hard enough to motivate salespeople when they're in the office, let alone now they're at home with a million different distractions. Now, how are you going to communicate with them? How are you going to get people talking to each other? Email, texting, is it enough? Are Google Chats enough? You know, my answer is no. I think just take it a step further. If they're using Salesforce for their sales capabilities, for their prospecting, for their lead sharing and generating, why not have them communicate through Salesforce as well? Communicating inside the program, that way that they're using it to talk about what's going on with your sales. Now, for a really specific example, if someone's creating a lead and they want to share it with someone else, have them go ahead and communicate a quick, brief description of it. You know, instead of emailing each other, create different polls or questions within Chatter. Chatter is a great program if you're looking to up your communication and your activity, but within a different program. I think that being able to complete these different polls and ways of communicating with your office is not only gonna up communication because they're having to go and look for it and get a little bit more involved, they're also having to, pay more specific attention to what's being done inside Salesforce, which after all is going to drive adoption and use. Anytime you can get an office worker or anybody to use Salesforce a little bit more deeper is going to be a win for your organization and therefore a win for you and your bottom line while we're stuck inside. So, use Chatter a little bit more. I would say experiment with it. Try it. Try to see if it works out a little bit better. Throw some polls out there. Ask some questions. Maybe tell people to send each other 3 leads that they think someone would do well with. Engage with a little bit more tenacity on Salesforce and Chatter, and it might lead to a little bit bigger success this week while I know everyone's struggling. So, stay strong, but really communication is going to be key over the next couple of weeks. Getting people to talk to each other, getting people to not just talk about, hey, this is, what's going on this week. I did this at home last night. Get them to try to talk about these work topics that don't seem to be coming up as much because we are separated. Try to drive that engagement because that's only going to help with profits. It's only going to help with sales operations and getting people moving and active. It's not enough to just be calling right now. There has to be thought behind it. There has to be some way to drive this communication forward, and I think that communication, as always, is a huge cornerstone of any successful sales team. So please give that a try. Look at Chatter. If you have any other questions, drop a comment in the description. Email me at andrew@cloudadoption.solutions or find out our website below. We have a new ebook, a new webinar. We have a lot of information available for people who are trying to better their sales organizations. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for more information, please contact info@cloudadoption.solutions